Hi, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be doing my July TBR. So July will probably be a lot like June's TBR, where I only have a few books I want to make a priority and then the rest are just what I feel like. So I'm only going to go through the 5 books that are my priority this month, but I am hoping to get through a lot more books. I don't know what I'm going to be using as my audiobook either. All these books that I think I will prefer just to read rather than listen to. The first one is the next novel in the Plantagenet and Tudor series, and that's The King's Curse, obviously by Philippa Gregory. As you do know, I am reading one book every month, and this is the next one. This one kind of ties in with The White Princess and The Constant Princess, just because this follows Margaret Pole, and she is the cousin to the White Princess, Elizabeth Woodville. She's also the chief lady-in-waiting to Catherine of Aragon, Henry VIII's first wife. So this kind of ties the two together, and I am looking forward to it because I love seeing stuff from the Plantagenet side, and now this is a Plantagenet in the Tudor court whose brother Edward was killed, so that no one can say there's a York heir. So I think it'll be really interesting to see everything from Margaret's side. I think this might tie in Anne Boleyn as well, because she comes in after Catherine, so hopefully we'll start to see the rise of Anne Boleyn. I can't wait to give this a go. Hope it is better than The Constant Princess, because Constant Princess was a bit slow sometimes, but I am loving this series and I hope it carries on getting better. Then, as you know, I want to get rid of all my YA off my shelf. So far I'm doing quite good. I am currently reading State of Sorrow, which I will hopefully finish near the beginning of the month. But I've still got Beyond the Darkened Shore by Jessica Leake to start. Not 100% sure what this is even about. It's one of my Fairy Loot books, so it's one of my unexpected YAs that I didn't really want, but I have cancelled my Fairy Loot boxes, so I'm not going to be getting any more YA stuff that I either find interesting or are part of a series that I really want to carry on with. Like I said, don't know what this is about, so I will get it read in July and tell you my thoughts on it. And if you've seen my June book haul, you will know that I got The Mermaid by Christina Henry. This was an automatic buy and I didn't get it read in June just because I had a few more priorities. So this one I definitely want to get read in July. All I know about this is that it's about a mermaid who gets caught up in a fisherman's net and she falls in love with him and they create a happy life together. But then a gentleman called P.T. Barnum, who I think is the character Hugh Jackman plays in The Greatest Showman, because he's the guy to create the circus, and he wants this mermaid for his collection. That's all I know about it, but I know Christina Henry has done some brilliant retellings of stories like Alice in Wonderland and Peter Pan, so I can't wait to give this a go. Then I want to read the 2 books that came in my first My Book Box Chronicle box, because the next box will be coming in August and I don't want it to be like Fairy Loot where I'm getting behind on books. So first one I want to read is The Parentations by Kate Mayfield. I'm not 100% sure what this is about. The blurb when I was reading it just seems quite confusing. I know it spans through 2 different timelines. I think it's the same family but different generations, but I'm not 100% sure what the plot follows. I am hoping I will like this. If it comes to it, I might listen to the audiobook, but I think this might be one where it's better to just sit down and totally focus on it rather than listening to an audiobook and kind of losing where you're going because you've got another task in front of you. So I think this might be one that I will definitely have to read. But the second book that came with this book box was The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. This has been on at least 2 TBRs, but I've never got round to it due to me having other priorities. But I am really wanting to get this read this month before I get August's box. From the blurb, it seems like this is a bit like a Groundhog Day Cluedo. There's a murder at a bar, and this one guy wakes up in a different body of a guest every morning, and he relives the ball until he works out who has murdered this girl. So it seems like it's really interesting and I'm really hoping it'll be as good as I hope it will be, but I am wanting to get this read in July. Those are my main priorities for July. I will be a bit upset if I don't get through them, but I also have, I think it is 3 books on pre-order for July, I've got Caught in Time, which is out on the 3rd of July. That is the 3rd book in the Murder in Time series that you know I love. The only problem is I have pre-ordered it in hardback, and I know the hardback's the US version, and last time I had problems with Waterstones when I got the book, so I'm hoping this book comes on time because it is a book I am really wanting. Then on, I think it's the 12th of July, we've got Caught in Time, Carrie Hope Fletcher's new novel, which is based in the theatre, and it spans 2 different timelines, and there's ghosts and music and everything. And then also on the 12th of July we have Wrecker, which I think was going to come out in June but it didn't. And this is based in Cornwall, in historic fiction about soldiers who get washed up on the shore of Cornwall, which I can't wait to read. So July might be a busy month. Good job I've got the last week in July off, which I'm hoping I can just sit down, do nothing and read, because last few times I've had time off, I've been busy going places, but this time I just want to relax and not go anywhere and just stay at home and do what I want to do. But anyway, that's it for this July TBR. I hope you liked it. What are you planning on reading in July? If you want to comment down below, that would be great. And all my social media links are in the description as well. So I will see you later with a new video. Bye.